Wow, look at this. Back in Strangerville, right where we left off last time. Okay, yeah, no, that is in fact a total lie. Life definitely decided to get crazy for a little while, and it's been a bit since I've recorded, although not for lack of trying, because I did in fact attempt to record an episode. Wow, your lips are incredibly orange, buddy. Did I do that? Anyway, I did try to record once, but I got all the way to the very end of it and realized I hadn't recorded audio for the entire 3 hours I had been filming. So Editing Max is gonna catch you up on what happened last time. So to kick things off, we had Yoltik's funeral, and since I didn't want to invite his ex-wife and deal with all of that drama, I just invited our angry son and all the ghosts of our exes, and obviously Dr. Longhair and Lucas, our new boyfriend. Unfortunately, even though I finished all of the goals for the event, it still only gave us a bronze, so I may end up having to go back and hold another funeral for him just so we can get gold. I also stayed on track with the holiday event that's going on right now. I didn't finish it, but we did make the japchae and this dish, whatever that was. Also had to get mixology up to level 2 so we can make this cute little candy cane drink that looks amazing. Wish I could have that in real life. And the last thing that I did was make these chocolate chip cookies. So we've still got quite a ways to go with that challenge. And Michael, our youngest, the infant, was pretty much thriving. All he needed to age up were a couple of skills and to go to a park, so we popped off to do that, came back and had a little birthday for him. He did get his bonus skill and he ended up being intelligent, so he'll learn thinking really quickly, and a quick learner, which means he actually earns all skills quicker. So Michael should be aging up really soon. And most of the rest of our time was spent frantically doing extra projects for all of the teenagers and lots of homework for everybody, because at least one person needed to age out so that we could move into the new house with Lucas. And at the very end, Charmaine's a B student, so she's still a child. Colby got an A, but I'm not going to age him up into a teen until Charmaine can be one. And then Ella got a B, so she can't age out, but Harry and Billy both got A's, so they could become young adults. Oh, and Ella also became class president somehow. I invited over Billy's dad, Vincent, and Billy aged up. So she ended up being a deep sleeper who is asocial, impulsive, and self-assured. And her last trait is unappeasable. So she finds it difficult to be satisfied. For some reason, all of this equated into wanting to be a freelance botanist. So that was the aspiration I gave her. Then it was Harry's turn. So we invited his dad, Reuben, to come out of his urn. And Harry aged up. Bless him. He was very stinky and angry for the whole thing. But he ended up being a creative, skeptical, sociable, reserved Sim, who was also jaded. And maybe I just had Strangerville on the mind, but I did end up giving him the aspiration for the Strangerville mystery. The Life Decider ended up putting Billy in the actor career, and I guess Harry didn't want to be left behind, so it put him in the entertainer career. And then we said goodbye to both of them and set them loose into the bin. At some point in the middle of all the birthdays and homework, we did propose to Lucas, which he said yes to, and we also asked to move in. Oh, right, almost forgot. We also had the next baby. This is Lucas's baby, I believe, and we named him Louie. Thank you so much to the commenter who left that suggestion. I absolutely love that name. Lucas was just living with a bunch of random folks, so we moved them out and then moved ourselves into his house out in Strangerville, which catches us up to the present tense. All right, wow, I'm so impressed with my future self for having done that. Anyway, this is where we're at now, which is a property in Strangerville. I play in the Rat Boy save, and this is one of their lots. It's extremely cool. It's a little shotgun style house with a bit of a garage add-on, and it did come with a sizable number of crops, and over here there was a cow and some chickens. Yeah, we are not going back to live that life. Kelly and that ranch was enough for me, so I got rid of that, and we have a lovely little playground for all of the kids now. I mean, we only have like one child that still needs to get an A. That's Charmaine over here. But we do have Michael the toddler, and Louie will be an infant pretty soon. Right now, Ella is the only teenager. Interesting hot weather outfit, Ella. And apparently we still have all of the ghost dads just hanging out in front of their urns, which is interesting. Oh, but look, you can see Vincent's asteroid. Isn't that cool? Kelly should have a chicken. Yes, Kelly does have the angry chicken right here. Ruben, you'll be dripping in a few minutes. And then bless Alexander. He has a cloud of green following him everywhere. I'm so sorry, Betty. Oh, I know. It is a hard life, isn't it? Oh, and Vincent is already out and hitting the poor dog. Is there a way I can turn that off in this game? That is just so mean. So it is Tuesday at 5 o'clock, and just as a quick catch up to myself, because I can't completely remember where we're at. So the baby in the household right now, Louie, is Lucas's child, and Lucas is a tough guy. Lucas, you're in the criminal profession? What? Well, anyway, that means that we need to get pregnant with our next. So let's just first thing get on Cupid's corner to try to make that happen, because right now Illyri, our current matriarch, has 14 days until she ages up, and I think we need to still have 3 more kids maybe. Oh, let's update our picture while we're here, since we do have a new look. We are a brunette again. I did try to give her more of a laid back, relaxed look this time. Oh, I forgot the pictures did that. It's a wonder we get any matches at all. Think I found someone. Yes, I found this guy last time. So this is Lewis. He lives in Willow Creek. I don't really want to go back to Willow Creek, but he's a new non-homeless option, which is fun. We also have Jameson in San Sequoia. I also don't really want to go back to San Sequoia if I can help it. Benjamin from Windenburg, who is nosy, and Dusty from Del Sol Valley, who is gloomy. This is the guy that we matched with both him and his dad, and it looks like his dad probably passed away because he's no longer on our list of possibilities. I think maybe we will go with Dusty next, but before we do that, we really need to get homework settled, because Ella, I get it, you don't want to move out. I don't care. You can start composing an analytical argument. Now, Colby, I want to say he got an A last time. He did, but his twin Charmaine did not, and I prefer to age up twins together only when they've both gotten A's. So I'm gonna let Colby just do really whatever he wants to, and apparently he wants to chat with his dad, which is perfectly fine. Charmaine, you are not going to sleep though. You need to take care of your needs, and then we are going to do some homework. Let's see, Michael, I think you are a fresh toddler if I'm remembering correctly. Oh, well, you do have a couple of skills. Michael, you're actually really tired. Why don't you go off to sleep, and then you can get up and do what all my toddlers do, which is work on their skills overnight. Why are you like blue, Ruben? Didn't you die in a pool? You're supposed to be dripping. I don't understand why you have this aura being cast off of you. Ella, where did your homework go? You are already trying not to do your homework. I don't care if you're hungry. Homework first. I do adore having all of the ghosts just hanging out around the house with their kids. So cute. Actually, Ruben, what are you doing? Are you in here trying to make mac and cheese? And then you're just gonna leave it on my oven while making a puddle underneath it? You know what? I don't know. Gross. Carlos. Okay, you know what? I take it back. Maybe I don't like having the ghosts around. And I do need to keep working on the this holiday thing over here. I'm hopeful that I can breeze through the rest of it today. Okay, Kelly, get away from the bear. Ella has done her extra credit. She's done her normal homework, and I think she has some makeup work that she can do next. So I got her doing all of that. How close is she to being an A student? Oof, not really at all. Ella, how did the child older than you and the child younger than you both graduate before you? She is just uninterested in leaving this house. So I think what I'm going to do is get a project for her to do tonight as well. That's what I was doing with the kids last time. I was just having all of them do project after project after project. Maybe an electricity experiment. And Alexander is grading student homework. Alexander, you're dead. What students do you have? He's so sad. I feel so bad for him. He did not deserve the fate that he got. Speaking of Sims who don't deserve the fate that they're going to be receiving, let's talk about Lucas. I have a theory about Lucas because he's been living in Strangerville for quite some time. I don't know if you recognize this property, by the way. In season 1 with Madeline, I think it was like episode 2, we moved one of the Caliente sisters into this property, but she was no longer living here when I went to move all of the people who were living with Lucas out. Not sure where she went. So my theory is he's been working on the Strangerville mystery for quite some time, right? I mean, he's lived here for a while. He's seen the weirdness that goes on around here. And I believe that what he needs is the key card to get in the lab and then the pieces of the hazmat suit. So I've, just laid those out for him to pick up when he gets home from work. All these puddles that Ruben left around. I kind of want to add a sauna ghost to the collection because I think that they will go around and clean these puddles up via the steam that they create. Speak of the devil, Lucas, come over here and grab your new stuff. Why do you have grade school? You know what? I don't need to know why you have grade school homework in your inventory. We're not asking those questions. Lord help, Louie has been kicking off in here every 5 seconds. We are raising up the walls and not listening to you anymore, Louie. We have things we need to get done. Geez Louise. It took until 3 o'clock in the morning, but Ella finally finished her project. So why don't you just quickly get something to eat and then take a nap before school? Actually, no, skip eating. Just go to sleep, please. And finally, we're going to have 2 Sims watch TV together. Yay, we completed the next quest for, I think it was week 2 or 3 of the holiday event. So we can get the next reward, which is a painting, I believe. Oh, it's a Festa Frame TV. It's one of those TVs that look like a painting. Oh, I love these things. Okay, cool. And now we are on to, week 4. Wonderful. Hopefully it pops up soon so we can see what we need to do. Let's see. The rhythm of the holidays. Try searching online. So we need to research holiday activities. And it doesn't look like it's going to let me do that on the phone. Is there even a computer in this house? And how do we... Okay, research holiday traditions. Illyri, why don't you go do that? I know it's 4 o'clock in the morning, and by all rights, you really should be asleep, but I really want to finish this up. As always, daydreaming about true love. You are adorable, Illyri. Oh my goodness, Louie, you are a lot. Oh, and Louie is very hungry. All right, well, I guess we need to take care of that then, don't we? And he's very smelly. Okay, and for that, we got some little bear slippers, which are honestly pretty adorable. I wonder if they're for kids as well as adults because they're super cute. Now we need to talk about holiday songs. And Michael's awake and hungry and trying to wake people up. Please don't do that. That is one of the most annoying things that toddlers do. Probably in real life, but definitely in The Sims. Like, stop going around trying to wake people up all over the place. Ooh, and it's Louie's birthday. Great. The next time he wakes up crying, we'll age him up. But for now, Michael, you can come in here and maybe play with your toy so you can get that imagination skill up. One more point of potty and basically one more thinking. I'm just remembering, I think that he has 2 great skills. One means that he learns the thinking skill really quickly, and one means that he learns all skills really quickly. Oh, go to school, everybody. Ella's the only one that just walked outside. Charmaine, you're still asleep. Get up and actively participate. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in the household right now. So we can get pregnant with the new baby. Illyri, how about you get up, get ready for the day, and we might go traveling. I really do love the outfits that I put together for her. I was going for a really relaxed style. She's just so cute. And while everybody else is otherwise occupied, we're just gonna go on a quick date. Let's refresh matches also while we're here and see if there's anybody. Nope, nobody here. So I think let's go out with Dusty since he's in Del Sol Valley and we have not lived there yet. We'll go on a romantic date. And since we need to do some research on a computer and listen to music, I wonder if we can just go to a library somewhere. We can do all the normal things, including woohooing. Oh, and there is a library here. Perfect. Let's go there. And what a lovely day it is here in Strangerville. Let's look at this build. Ooh, it's so cute. This is a really cute little library. Is there anywhere here that plays music? Probably not, because it's a library. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe not the best place to go for music. Okay, let me fix that real quick. We'll just put it outside so it doesn't disturb folks reading indoors. Oh my gosh, Asa just showed up. Asa, what are you wearing, buddy? Oh, Asa, I wish you had a home somewhere. Yeah, he's still homeless. You are incredibly cute, Dr. Longhair, but unfortunately, we can only marry people who own homes. Well, the flirting seems to be going well, thank goodness. I am curious, Dusty, have you gotten married in the incredibly long time that we've had you on our list of potentials? Oh, no, you're not married. That's fabulous, because that has definitely become an issue with the last couple of guys. We haven't been doing a lot of romantic interactions just because that isn't what it's been asking us to do, but our friendship is really high, which honestly is kind of sweet, and he just autonomously complimented us. How cute. Well, at that, let's go ahead and have our first kiss while we're thinking about getting married to Lucas, which we do still need to do. Accurate, Illyri. Thank you for reminding me. Great, and we've got a gold level date. Perfect. Although I don't think that there are any locations to woohoo in around here. We'll just replace this tree with a strategic bush. Oh, and the kids are home. Charmaine is an A student. So both Charmaine and Colby can age up into teens today. Perfect. And Ella's an A student, so she can age up and move out. Oh, that's so exciting. Perfect timing, too. Because hopefully this will lead to us being pregnant, maybe? Hopefully. Sure are a lot of people in interesting scientist coats walking around here. I guess it is Strangerville. Let's rush upstairs to take a pregnancy test. In general, these first date woohoos do not result in pregnancy, unfortunately. Oh! Well, I say that, and then this one does. Oh, that's great. Although we haven't gotten married to Lucas yet. Okay. There's some things we need to do today. Yeah, are you happy about it? Do you have any feelings about it? Yeah, he appears to be perfectly fine. And the date is just about to end, and as soon as it does, we're just gonna go home, I think. Oh gosh, we have so much to do. First, let's get a cake. And Colby, wake on up and come on down. Oh, he's so sad. Apparently his grandparent passed away recently. Oh. And you know what? While we're doing this, Illyri, we need to multitask. Come in here and age up little Louis over here. Oh, Luis, I think is the actual way you pronounce that. Oh, and Luis is gonna be an Aries. Great, my favorite sign. And he's gonna be wiggly, you know, yeah, that checks out. A wiggly Aries, perfect. Colby aged up. He's a conservative introvert who is emotional and cruel. Oh, okay. Great. Pick an aspiration. It can be any of them, doesn't matter. Well, aren't you just an interesting guy, Colby? And Charmaine is aging up too. So she's going to be an absent-minded, impassive, freegan occult fanatic. This is actually kind of fun. So occult fanatic is a mod where you can basically lock all of those weird social interactions like ask if a mermaid or enthuse about vampires. Basically only the people who have occult fanatic as a trait can use those, which I love. It makes so much sense, right? Most people aren't going around asking if people are mermaids. I mean, people aren't doing that anyway, but you know what I mean. Charmaine, you are just very esoteric. We'll give you an aspiration that doesn't matter. Ooh, and I love the gray hair. You are adorable, ma'am. And Ella, who is your dad? I can't keep track. All right, Kelly is your dad. So maybe come over here, find Kelly's urn, and call him forth. We'll come in here, add some birthday candles onto your cake, and you're ready to age up. Oh, and Kelly even came in here to cheer Ella on. How sweet. Complete with his evil chicken on the inside. Ella ended up being a lactose intolerant, goofball, kind extrovert who is an overachiever. I can absolutely see that. You know, I'm thinking maybe she would become a teacher of some kind. So let's give her the academic aspiration. And as much as I love you, Ella, it is time to say goodbye. Although you are definitely so stinking cute, I am going to miss you a lot. But you did kind of overstay your welcome just a little bit. We'll run the life decider on you, and you got about $2,500, and you want to be a scientist, so you're going to be a lab technician. Fun. Well, here is Ella's final look. I did keep her a little bit edgy, and also I couldn't give her long hair. She just really suits short hair, and I feel like her looks really fit her. I am going to miss you so much, Ella. You may end up showing up in a future challenge of mine. Just saying, girl. I don't think we've seen the last of you. So Ella, we're going to come out to manage worlds, and we're going to give you your own household to be super happy in, being a mad scientist, because we all know that's what she's going to be. Bye-bye. Okay, editing Max. I had to come back one last time because this episode ended up going on way longer than I had originally planned. So I'm breaking it apart into 2 different ones. The next one will be up next week, and it will be focused on our dear Lucas. So I'm sorry about this episode being so choppy, but I'm so happy to finally be in 2025, and I'll see y'all next week.